Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, welcome. Thanks so much for joining me. If you're returning, welcome back. I really appreciate your support. My name is Crystal if you are new here, and I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari. Also sometimes send things to ThreadUp and the RealReal, but obviously right now that's kind of taking a back seat, if you will. You can find me on all of the things as the Crystal Bear. My favorite platform to communicate on is Instagram, and I'll pop that right up here. And it will also be linked in the description down below if you wanted to go ahead and follow me or send me a DM, say hey. If you're coming over from Instagram, or if you're from the game train, then hey. If you are on Instagram and you're looking to up your followers and your interaction and your engagement with the community, right now is the time. So I just want to touch on this just for a second and then we'll get into the real video. So the game train is going around Instagram if you haven't seen it. And really what it is just a post that you like the post, and then you go ahead and follow everybody who has liked the post, and the stipulations are that they have to be a reseller in order to like the post. So if you go ahead and follow everybody that's liking the post, and they're going to go ahead and follow you, so you're going to gain followers, and then you're also going to gain people that you're following. And that's really like boosted the engagement on Instagram and the community even more than it already has been. And I think that our community is already great on Instagram. And this has just been like a really great thing to have happen. A lot of new faces, a lot of new names, a lot of people that I didn't previously know that now are in my circle. So if you're coming over from there, I do want to just say, hey, thanks so much for following me. I'm looking forward to interacting with everybody on Instagram. And also, obviously, if you leave a comment here, I will comment back as well. So, but yeah, so if you're on Instagram, go ahead and find one of those game trains and like just do one if it's overwhelming, and see what happens. See if you make any connections. So really what I'm thinking is like, this is my opinion, I don't think that Poshmark is going to do a Posh Fest this year. I might be wrong. They might put something out and maybe they will have one. But I foresee like a lot of people probably not going. If they do have one, myself included, I would not go this year. But next year, you better believe you'll find me there. So I really think that like starting to cultivate these relationships and starting to get to know people on Instagram will really help people who are introverted like myself to really integrate into that more like corporate like group setting. So if that's you, consider that. And a lot of people actually don't think that I'm introverted, especially like if they know me in real life. But I am introverted. My Myers-Briggs test says so. Also, if you follow Mogi Beth, or I can't remember who she did the interview with, but she suggested this book called Quiet. And if you're an introvert, you need to read that, because I read it and I was like, yes, this is me. 100%. This is me. And it's really just about like introverts like having to form the skills of extroverts in order to like make it in the world. And I do feel like that's a lot of what I do. So anyway, that's just a little bit about me. Now you know I'm a little introverted. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna get into the video now. I've been talking to you for 4 minutes and I haven't even told you why you're here. This is a Mail Out Monday video, and I do these every single week, and they go out on Mondays. You can count on them. Now, that being said, this week I'm struggling, like struggle bus. So it takes a lot of effort for me to, a lot of extra effort I should say, for me to do a full week of what sold, because I do sell on so many platforms and I grab screenshots and all of this stuff and a lot of editing, all of that. And I just did not have the time to do that this week. But I promise you a video every single Monday, so here we are Monday and you are getting a video. However, it is only going to represent Friday through Sunday like I used to do, old school videos. I have since started doing a full week of what sold, but that is just not, I don't have the time to do that this week. So I'm sorry if you were looking forward to that. You will have to wait until next week. I'm sorry. Don't hate me. But I will give you what sold on each platform from Friday through Sunday, and that cuts down on my editing and my screen grabs and all of that. So yeah, that's what we're here to do today, and that's what we're gonna do. So we also have a storm coming in, so it's getting pretty dark out. I actually think that it's starting to rain. I have 2 dogs with like severe storm anxieties, so if you start to hear them like whimpering or howling or whatever they do, that is what's going on. So I'm gonna try and get through this video before it gets too loud so that you don't have to hear that. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. Okay. Like I said in the beginning, I sell on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari. Those are my 3 main platforms, and I did have sales on all 3 of those platforms this weekend. So we're gonna go by platform, and I'll tell you what sold over the weekend between Friday and Sunday. And I don't even remember what the dates are. I think today is the 21st, so Sunday was the 20th, 19th, 18th, so the 18th through the 20th, I think, of June 2020. Oh my goodness. Okay. I can't believe we're already this far into June. Like, is anybody else feeling this, or is it just me? Just me? Okay, cool. All right, eBay. Sold 3 things on eBay this weekend. The first thing was this Dana Bushman. I think that's how you say it. I don't know. It was a donation to me from a girl that I work with. I have gotten a ton of donations from the girls that I work with, and even girls that I previously worked with. And I am over the moon about it. Like, they're just giving them to me for free, and I'm able to make money off of them, and it's just such a blessing to my life. So I will continue to tell you what was donations, because they always make me happy when they sell. And this was a donation. I sold it for $15 on eBay. It was just this purple, like, career style blouse. Super cute. I probably would have kept it, honestly, if it was my size, but it was just a tiny bit too small. So it sold for $15, and that's perfect. The next thing was this like graphic t-shirt, Harley Davidson Cool Springs, Franklin, Tennessee graphic t-shirt. Y'all, I just like, sometimes, is there a brand that you sell that every time you pick it up, you're like, this never sells for me, but I'm going to give it a try again? That's Harley Davidson for me. I'm on Instagram, I see people selling it, and they're making great money on it. Every single time I pick up Harley Davidson, it sits forever and sells for nothing. But I still keep picking it up. Why? Why do I do that? Please tell me I'm not the only one. Leave me a comment, and please tell me what that brand is for you. Make me feel a little less alone in being so hard-headed. Anyway, it sold for $10. I bet I will still pick up Harley Davidson. Oh, God bless. Okay, anyway. The next thing that sold was this blue and white striped, new with tags, Champion tank top. I got this from my mystery reseller box from El Ducho, Denali. If you've watched that video. If not, I will link that up here somewhere. Maybe I won't. I was just complaining about editing and how I don't have time, so maybe it won't be linked. Who knows? But anyway, I got a box from Denali. I've already made all my money back, so everything else is just profit at this point. This sold for $12 profit, so I'm pretty stoked about that. Okay, that was it for eBay. We're moving on to Poshmark. Poshmark was very sad this weekend. I only sold 1 thing. And I did pay up for this. This is the first thing that I've ever like sourced from ThredUp. And I did pay a little bit more than I would have at the thrift store for sure. Especially because it's the only thing that I bought. So shipping cost was entirely on this item as well. So, but I had sold it before. Sometimes when I'm on these videos, my mouth is just like, you don't know any words. And I don't want to do a lot of editing, so here it is. This is me. I have sold this before, and it sold for $50 last time, so I was fairly confident that I could get around that this time as well. And not all cabbie is made the same. Let me just tell you that. So this is a cabbie Vineyard Duster. That's what's called Vineyard. It is gray, white, like very neutral tones, long. It's like all the way to your feet long, open front cardigan. It sold for $45, so like that's exactly what I was expecting, between, you know, $40 and $50. So I'm not mad about it. I did pay up for it, so my profit was a little bit less than it should have been had I got it at the thrift store, but I'm still happy with that. But that is the only thing that sold on Poshmark this weekend. Okay, so I'm gonna pause right here. My nose is super itchy. It has been itchy for this entire video, and I've been trying so hard not to scratch it because my grandmother, if you have watched any of these videos, I say this a couple times, she picks on me every single time. She's like, stop touching your face on every video. And I don't know what it is. Like, is it dog hair? Do I just touch my face this often? I don't know, but my nose, oh my God, it's so itchy, but that felt so good to scratch it. I'm sorry, ma'am. Okay, anyway, sorry. I had to pause and explain to you what was going on, and like the fact that I couldn't even think anymore because my nose was that itchy and I was trying so hard not to scratch it. Yeah, if you ever want to torture someone, just like make them itchy and not able to scratch their itch. Okay, I had to just stop the video because my dogs are barking. So literally, if I had waited 5 more seconds, I could have scratched my nose off camera. But, you know, this is real life, so anyway. Okay, and back to what you guys are here for. The last platform is Mercari, and I actually had a really good weekend on Mercari. I usually only sell like 2 things on Mercari a week, and I sold 3 things this weekend. So in 3 days, I sold 3 things. That's pretty good for Mercari. And they were pretty good sales. So the first one is this Shade and Shore caged bikini top. I've sold this actually 3 different times. I've had it in black twice. This is the second one. And then I also had it in this like multicolored like unicorn mermaid type print, and they always sell between like, this one is the lowest. It sold for $14. I have sold it upwards of $20 before. So if you find these and you can get them for a decent price, it might be worth your time. They always sell pretty quickly as well. And this sold on Mercari, so again, the fees are less than Poshmark, which is great. So it sold for $14, and I'm happy with that. Actually, I think I was going to give this to Plato's Closet, and they would have only given me maybe $2 or $3 for it if they even took it. So $14 is better than that, right? And then the next thing was, I actually got this at the thrift store recently. So I've been to the thrift store a couple times now. Don't always get a ton of stuff. I think I only got this that one day. But I'm happy that I got it. It was a pair of Spanx Signature Straight jeggings. And it sold for $27 on Mercari. So if I remember correctly, Goodwill prices for jeans, which they do include jeggings, are usually around $7.99. So that's a good flip. And then the last thing, I got this from somewhere. Don't remember. I don't know. It's a Cabby Point Moto jacket. Sold for $35. And that was the second highest sale. So actually my 2 highest sales this weekend were Cabby pieces. So I know a lot of people don't sell Cabby, or they stop picking it up. I actually always pick it up. It always sells relatively good for me. I mean, not everything is $35, $45. Sometimes it's only $20 or $15 or whatever, and sometimes I can't move it at all. So, but I still continue to pick it up because it's probably one of my best sellers, honestly. So everybody is different, and everybody has a different market of people that buy from them. My people like Cabby, so I'm going to continue to pick it up. And I mean, $35 and $45, those are my 2 highest sales this weekend. They were both Cabby. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. All right, and so if you have not seen these videos before, I'm going to give you my total gross numbers for this weekend. And then I'm also going to give you my net, air quotes, net. So please know that net does not include my cost of goods. It does not include taxes. You should be paying your taxes. I do pay my taxes. This is not 100% what I'm taking home. It is just the difference between what it sold for and what I got paid for it, basically. So minus eBay fees, minus Mercari, minus Poshmark. Mercari takes 10%, Poshmark takes 20%, eBay takes somewhere in between. So with all that being said, here are the numbers. $158 is my gross sales for this weekend, which is not terrible. It's over $50 a day. That's pretty good. I mean, it's better than nothing, right? And my net numbers are $137.70. So it's not my best weekend for sure. But it's also not my worst. So I actually have kind of run on inventory. And so I'm trying to get as much as I can from Goodwill and stuff, but like I'm just not having great luck. So that is kind of hard. That's like one of the challenges I'm facing right now, because obviously I can't get as many listings up if I don't have the inventory to do so. So I've been doing a lot of relisting using that copy feature on Poshmark, which somebody asked me for a video on, and as soon as I can figure out how to show you my screen and also talk, then I will do that video. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. It might just be like this weird like video of me trying to explain it without any pictures. I don't know. I'm gonna try and get that done in the next couple of weeks, because obviously if somebody's asking for it, I would like to show you how I'm using it. But I'm just not really tech savvy, so I don't really know how to do that. Like me popping the pictures up for you was like a big deal. It took me like 2 months to figure out how to do that. So if you do know how to do that, put some way to contact you in the comments if you're willing to teach me. Okay. And that's it. $137.70 is the net. That's the weekend. That was from Friday through Sunday. Today is Monday, and I will have a video out this week of a B&G unboxing. You guys seem to really like that the last time. That is my highest performing video thus far. I ordered another box, not only to do a video, but also because it was very lucrative for me last time. And I will probably continue to order from B&G sporadically. Like, it's obviously not something that I can run my business on because the cost of goods is higher than what I'm willing to pay at this point. But it is a good source of inventory when like times like now when I'm not finding as much or whatever. It also kind of sells for a higher profit, so I do like to mix it in with my thrifted stuff as well. So I'll continue to do videos on whenever I get them. So I'm thinking probably once a quarter I'm gonna do that. I think this one was only 10 items, so I'm gonna give you all the information when I do that video this week. It's gonna be out either Wednesday or Thursday. And I'll give you what I paid for it, how many items, what it's called, blah, blah, blah. And then I will show you every item in the box. And I will try and get, like how much I think it's going to sell for type thing. But we'll see what happens. But anyway, so look forward to that video. If you want to be notified when that video comes out, go ahead and hit that little bell notification. And it will give you a push notification as soon as that video comes out, or any other video that I upload, as long as that is clicked. So also, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up on your way out. And if you're brand new or you've been here for any length of time and you're enjoying these videos, please consider subscribing, because it really helps me out in the YouTube algorithm, and I really appreciate the support. I hope you guys are having great sales. I hope your week is fantastic, and I will see you sometime this week. All right, bye.